Yeah.
We back.
Yo, we back home, baby. Back in the lab, back in that studio.
Y'all miss us?
They better have.
Yeah, man. I'm Ramir Roberts, a.k.a. Jers.
James Woodard, a.k.a. Nug.
And we in the chat.
We back in the chat officially.
And we feeling some type of way. You feel me?
Man.
NFL Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
We the real ones, man.
Absolutely.
We the real ones,
Bruh.
man. Shout out to all them
Bruh.
Bandwagon fans. This
100.
episode is entitled Bandwagon, man.
100.
And
For
Bandwagon
all you
ain't just
hopping on.
it ain't just about sports, man.
Everything.
It ain't it's everything, man.
Everything.
You just riding the wave. You just
100.
doing it because it's cool, man. You know what I'm
100.
saying? Man, my man Nug.
Struggles.
We've been down with our squad since the beginning, man.
Struggles,
since the
dog.
beginning, man. I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan.
Jacksonville Jaguars. We in the building. Duval County.
You know what I'm saying? And we've been riding with our squads through thick and thin, man.
Man.
You know, I met Nug in 2008. You know what I'm saying? He was a Jags fan. I was a Vikings fan.
Man,
you
that
know,
was actually a pretty good year that year.
Yeah.
We did all right that year.
You know what I'm saying? We did good, too. That was the year we had Brett Favre, that 08, 09 season.
Right. So
You
we
know,
met on good terms.
yeah,
Now we,
yeah.
You know, we
Yeah.
done been through some
But
things.
yeah,
and-
man, like this hoodie I'm wearing, man, I had this joint since middle school, man. Like I got a hole under the sleeve, like middle school. I probably was 100 pounds,
Right.
like, and I'm still rocking this joint.
Right.
Like it's Reebok.
Right.
Like Reebok don't even sponsor NFL
New year.
apparel no more, man.
New year.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah,
'Cause-
man, we been in here, man. Last year we had 3 wins. 3 wins. Then you get to an AFC championship game.
Dog, last year we started off 5-0.
Right.
And we ended the season 8-8, missed the playoffs, dog.
See?
I don't know what the hell happened, dog.
Listen, man, last year I was like, bro, if we don't come back this year stronger, man, I don't know how long it's gonna last, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know we got like more playoff wins than certain teams and all of that, but it's like I want that hardware, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Like, I'm a fan of like 2 Florida teams professionally, and they both was expansion teams.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, Miami and Jacksonville. But we here now, and Miami's on a nice little run right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coach Spo coaching them up, so you know I'm good right now sports wise. But let's get into last week, bruh.
Bruh. Last week was
What's
crazy,
that?
bruh. Like this is where your fandom comes into play.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Where like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you never want to give up hope,
Right.
but like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
for everybody who did or did not watch the
Man.
NFL games last Sunday, we gonna start with the Jacksonville Jaguars because that was a good
Man.
game ending and everything too.
Oh my God.
So the Jacksonville Jaguars was up 21 donut, man.
Quick.
They was spanking them, man.
Quick.
They was spanking them. You know what I'm saying? They had a pick and then they had a fumble return for a touchdown.
He was doing
Leonard
everything.
Fournette was running all over them, man.
TJ Yeldon was coming in on third downs, getting first downs. Blake was moving with his legs.
Yeah.
I mean, it was as best as I had ever seen us look. You know what I'm saying? And then the middle of the game
Second
got a little
half.
choppy. You know what I'm saying?
Second
I was
half,
like,
Big Ben came out that joint just with the
look,
ratchet.
Look, one of my mans that I talk football with at work, he texted me right when they made the little comeback, and I think it was it was probably the AB touchdown, the first one, and so he hit me up when that happened. He was like, "Oh shit." When somebody else who not even playing in the game like text you about your team, like, "Oh shit," it's like I was like, "Oh man, here we go, here it go again." But Blake ended the shootout, had a little touchdown to Bohannon. You know what I'm saying? A couple more stops. It was a true testament to us how we grinded it out all year, and you know what I'm saying. Now we in the AFC Championship game, actually playing right now. So you know what I mean. I'm checking that out periodically, but I hope I hope we do our thing, man.
Yeah,
Really,
man, definitely,
really.
man. You
Don't
know,
fall in that trap, bro. I don't care what they say about Tom Brady hand, bro. Don't fall in that trap, bro. We need to hit, bro, as much as we can. You know what I'm saying? Defense need to come strong, and you know Blake just need to hold the fort down.
yeah, man. I'm always rooting for the underdog, man.
Right.
You know, that's the reason I'm a Vikings fan in the
Right.
first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of my family are either Pittsburgh Steelers fans or New York Giants fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, their teams already have rings, prestige, all-time great athletes at every position, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I could have just went with the family tradition, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to be a part of something special, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wanted to be able to say, oh, I chose this team for this reason,
Right.
not just because
Not
oh,
because, right.
This
Not because of the big
my
name.
granddad liked them or
Yeah.
my uncle liked them, my mom liked
Yeah.
Steelers, so I just went with that team. But I wanted
Facts.
I wanted to start my own new thing. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
And
And
that,
at that time, Randy Moss was that dude. You know what I'm saying? I gravitated to his play.
Came out hot.
Yeah, the way he changed the game. So that's one of the reasons I moved to Minnesota. But man, that game though.
He's a verb.
That game though.
That game though.
But I'm a realist, man.
That game though.
Yeah, I'm a realist,
Right.
and I'm real superstitious sometimes
Right.
when it comes to like watching the game.
100%. Me too.
So like I'm on the couch and I'm laying on my side,
right.
and we up 17 donuts.
Right.
So then I get up, I go to the kitchen, and I get something,
Yeah.
and then it's halftime or whatever. So I get up,
Yeah.
and then when I come back, I'm sitting on the other couch. I'm not laying down. I'm
Right.
sitting up, and they start
Right.
coming back. I'm like,
Awesome.
hold on, let me go lay
Go
back
back.
down on my side.
Let me go back.
Yeah.
Let me go
and
back.
then I was like, man, usually like game day, I don't wear any gear.
Okay.
And usually when we playing and it's a significant game,
Yeah.
I usually don't go out. Like I usually don't watch the game with other people.
Right.
I'm usually just at the crib by myself.
Yeah,
you know what
me
I'm
too.
saying?
I don't like watching because I don't like that energy from
Yeah,
other
yeah,
people.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I just can't.
That's why I don't know if you noticed, but like when the Jags won, I ain't hit you up
Right.
because I knew we had to play next, and I
You
wanted,
don't want to get out your zone.
yeah, you know what I'm
Right.
saying.
But you know what's crazy? When I started watching our game, I
Mhm.
came downstairs. I watched it in the living room, whatever. And when I came downstairs, I came down like I had the intensity in me, like I was gonna play in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like when we came out, I don't know. I just felt like some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like I was juiced up. It was crazy. Like it literally was like I was about to play. You know what I'm saying? And we came out and we was doing our thing defensively and all of that. And I literally like felt it. Like when you're a
Yeah.
fan, like that shit is different, man. Like when I see Steelers fans going off because they lost, I understand that. Like I ain't that crazy, but I understand it. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, you talking about
But coming
emotions?
man.
So like, you know what I'm saying? If for anybody who is a sports fan and people know that you're a sports fan and you ride for your squad,
Right.
people start hitting you up when you're at your worst. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When your team losing, when they get eliminated from the playoffs, all your friends and everybody start hitting you up. People you ain't talked to in a while start
Right.
hitting you up with the negativity. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? The Vikings was down and out, man. It was 10 seconds left, man. I was sitting on the couch like I cannot believe this shit.
Yeah.
I cannot believe this shit, man. And 61-yard touchdown pass to Stephon Diggs on the last play of the game.
Yo.
And dog, like, I'm gonna go back to this, but like, my mind didn't know what happened. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, so I was at the game where Odell Beckham made that one-hand catch against the Cowboys.
Right.
I was at that game, and like, for all of us in the stands, we didn't know what the hell we didn't know what we just witnessed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like everybody was happy because we seen pass interference. We seen the ref throw the flag. So everybody was like, "Oh, pass interference!"
Right.
And then dude, sitting a couple seats down, was like, "I think he might have caught it." I was like, "Huh?" He was like, "I think Odell caught that ball." And you know what I'm saying? And that's when I was watching the game. I was like, "Okay, he caught the ball, but like he kept running." I was like, "Ain't nobody."
Yeah.
And then my wife, she was like, "There's no time left on the clock." And then I was like, did we just win this game, bro?
Yeah.
Like I did not know what was going on. But
Yeah.
I was just throwing shit down the hallway, because I was sitting on the couch. I had a blanket on, and I just threw the blanket and threw the pillow, and then I just started yelling and stuff. I was like, and then like my phone started blowing up.
Yeah.
People was FaceTiming me.
Yeah.
My dad hit me up.
Yo.
Man, I couldn't believe it.
That
You know
shit
what I'm saying?
was the craziest. Like, I'm sitting there, yo, and I'm watching this joint, and I'm like, I just felt like I felt something. My brother likes the Saints, but I felt something in my heart. I was like, they about to win this game. And when he threw this joint, and my man lunged, and he turned. When he turned to go upfield, I said, holy shit. Literally, that's what I said. My wife was in the kitchen. She was like, what? I said, you got to see this. So she come back in. Luckily, we got the capability to rewind. So I run it back, and she was like, "Oh my god!" Like I no words. Like that's like that's a walk off 3 right there.
Man. And it's just like, for me on my part, it just was like, I was like, is this fate? You know what I'm saying? Like for people who don't know, the Super Bowl is in Minnesota this year.
Right.
No team has ever played in the Super Bowl in their own stadium.
Facts.
No team has ever made the championship game when the Super Bowl was held in their own stadium. So, Minnesota has this whole slogan this year. It's called Bring It Home, because technically if they win out, we will play the Super Bowl at home. But technically, if we play New England, we'll be an away team. So New England will be in the home locker room because they're the number 1 seed in the playoffs. We're number 2 seed.
Wild.
So they'll be in the Vikings locker room with all the Vikings colors and all that.
That's wild.
And then Minnesota be in the away locker room.
That's wild, yo.
Yeah, but if we play Jags, we'd be
in your own joint.
Yeah, but that's crazy.
That's wild.
But yeah, man, it was the way that game just went, dog. I was like, I could not believe what I just saw with my own eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Wild.
And like I always been a big Stephon Diggs fan because you know what I'm saying. He's from Maryland. He went to the University of Maryland. You know what I'm saying? He was a 3rd-round pick, and I seen a lot of potential in him when we drafted him like 3-4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like, a lot of people got I want to say this. A lot of people don't like when sports fans say we. Like, I have an emotional obligation to this squad. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Randy Moss's birthday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like February 13th. Like, I know he was born in Rand, West Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Like when you like, we don't know these people personally. But it's like,
I feel like I do.
Yeah, you feel me. But it's like you got a connection, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a lot of people say we when you proud of something that people are doing
100%.
And you want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
We, you know what I'm saying? We won that game, you feel me?
Damn right.
And that's just how, we rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to us though, cuz I feel like we stayed committed, cuz like I was like, bruh, like we gonna do a show.
Right.
And then, because I was like, the game going to be going on while and we was like, we got to do it.
We'll figure out something.
You know what I'm saying?
This might be like a one-lifetime opportunity.
When the next time with Jags and Vikings.
Going to be this far in the playoffs.
You know what I'm
saying? Like, y'all had history of making playoffs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Historically, y'all have made the playoffs before. Y'all have had great teams. But and we've made an AFC championship before. And what's crazy is the Tom Coughlin effect throughout all of this.
Yeah.
He was the coach when we first made our first AFC championship game. We didn't win, but we made one. And then he was a part of 2 Giants teams that beat the Patriots, throughout Tom Brady's prime. And then now he's back with Jacksonville again. And the team is basically built, you know what I'm saying, the way the New York Giants were built in those years.
Exactly.
Solid receivers, you know what I'm saying? Some of them you may not have heard of, might have 1 star or whatever. Decent running game and, a middle of the pack type of quarterback, you know what I'm saying? But a defense that's all world pretty much.
And see, like, I feel like this is the remedy for a good football program. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say this is, like, you look at the teams that have the dominant quarterbacks, but then they fall off at a lot of other positions. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing with Aaron Rodgers. It was like he dope and the team is dope, but when he out,
it's
like everything falls apart. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I bring that up is when you think about the Jaguars, they lost their number 1 receiver this year.
Bruh,
you know what I'm saying?
First game of the season, I was like, oh, this is gonna be another one.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was one of the like top 10 receivers in the game. You know what I'm saying?
He made top 100 last year. Yeah. In terms of receiving, him and Hearns, I think both made it. Yeah. But like you said, when we lost him, I was like, that's a huge piece. Mm-hmm. But then you have, Marquise Lee step up. You got Mickens that stepped up. You got D.D. Westbrook stepped up. I mean, it's next man up. I mean, even when Fournette was out, we had Chris Ivory in there. T.J. Yeldon is basically our James White. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Out of the backfield, catching passes, things of that nature. And man, defense is defense. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is on that side of the ball. Calais Campbell, shout out to you.
I got a feeling he would be defensive MVP this year.
100.
Yeah, man.
He already got Defensive Player of the Year by like the Writers Association. So, that's probably cause to say he's going to win, defensive MVP. But yeah, man, I'm proud of that team, man. Yeah, really, definitely, man. Really. Shout out Doug Marrone too. Yeah,
it's just like us, man. We lost Sam Bradford after week 1. Dalvin Cook, who was second in the league in rushing, he tore his ACL, so we lost our starting running back and our starting quarterback early in the season. You know what I'm saying? Wow. We still kept it moving, man. At one time, we were switching up the offensive line every week because somebody was out or something was going on. But you know what I'm saying?
Man up.
The thing, next man up. Like you can't be a team that's dependent on one person. You know what I'm saying?
It's a team.
Yeah,
it's not I.
And if you look at the 4 teams left in the playoffs,
they've all had significant loss.
And they all were top defensive squads.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like Eagles was up there. You know, Vikings was one in points. You know, Jags was 1 in turnovers. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like all these teams like they up there because of their defense. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And people don't really want to pay attention to defense and all that.
Defense wins championships.
Yeah.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's a real thing.
And then the offense just has to do enough to control the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I always say. I say if our defense comes out strong, you know what I'm saying? If our defense comes out strong, shuts them down, Blake, just get me one.
Look,
just give me one.
I never in my life expect the Jaguars to put up no 45 points.
Hell no.
Or give up 42
points. And my thing with that game, let's go back to that game was, you know, Ben just made incredible throws.
Yeah.
And his receivers made all-time elite catches.
Yeah, man.
The defense was right where you wanted them on every one of those. Boye hadn't given up a touchdown all year. He gave up 2. Antonio Brown is the real deal.
Yeah, and that's the one thing about the Steelers, man. Like, they underperforming, bro. Currently they're over. Bro, they have the number 1 run, in my opinion, the best running back in the NFL.
Facts.
And the best receiver in the NFL.
Facts. And that's
on the same team, bro.
Right, and that's rushing, and Levy can catch his ass off.
You feel me?
So, I mean, they 100% they underperforming. I got a question for you, though, before we move on. You know, Sam Bradford gets healthy, comes back next year. Mm-hmm. Is it a competition or?
It depends. It depends. And the reason why I say it depends is it depends on how Case plays tonight.
Facts.
Depends on the future of the organization going forward. If Case balls out tonight and we lose, Case is gonna be our starting quarterback.
Facts.
We got 3 quarterbacks. They all gonna be free agents next year.
100.
I would if you thinking as a GM of an organization, I'm gonna throw the bag at the guy who
got the biggest future.
Yeah. He just put us in place to go to the Super Bowl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if we make it or not, you know what I'm saying? All depends on his performance. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I feel like Teddy's gonna be gone, or he might come back on some or a low contract. And the reason is because like bro ain't playing 2 years, and the one snap he took this year, he threw a pick. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of uncertainty when it comes to him. You know what I'm saying? And Sam Bradford, it's a lot of uncertainty with him too. Sam Bradford, the kind of guy, you know, his stats look good,
right?
But his performance doesn't
mirror that.
Doesn't change the result of the game. You get what I'm saying?
True. Yeah. I'm with you on that.
Like, you know, last year he broke the record for completion percentage, but we went 8-8. So like that,
right.
Yeah, that
doesn't affect. If it doesn't affect the win total, then it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you throw 3 touchdowns and we lose by 21 points, but we got the number 1 defense, that means something was going on that offensive end that wasn't triggering, you know, points on the board. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel. I feel like he reminds me of Tyrod Taylor. Like, he's good enough to be a starter, but he's not good enough to not get replaced. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
But you know, I'm feeling Case Keenum. You know, some people, you know, Case Keenum, I feel like this may be that turning point in his career. You know what I'm saying? He only 29 years old, but the thing about him, he was, you know, if you look at his stats in college, he put up crazy numbers. Right. But the thing about it was, he was 6 feet tall. And they might say he might be a little bit shorter than 6 feet. Wow. And before him, the only quarterback that was doing anything at 6 feet tall was Michael Vick and Drew Brees.
True. Facts.
So there wasn't a lot of people that wanted to take a chance on him. So he just, you know, he bounced from team to team. You know, he'd start games here and there. Right. You know, his numbers were comparable. They weren't, you know, all-pro, all-star numbers.
Right.
You know
he
what I'm
did
saying?
well enough. Right. Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? But who expected him to throw more touchdowns than Cam Newton this
year? Not I.
You know what I'm saying? Second in QBR this year.
Facts.
But, you know, I ride with the wave. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You get what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
I agree with
that 100%.
Like, and we did all this paying him $2 million this year.
Right.
You know what I'm
I think though that for us, I think we still need to draft a quarterback.
Oh yeah.
For me is because I believe in Blake's talent.
I'm gonna say don't draft a quarterback.
Pick up one.
Yeah, and the reason why I say that is y'all in the same boat we are, where it's like the time is now.
Right.
The time is now. You don't want to like draft a quarterback and then you got to pray that he turns into this guy you expect him to be. You know what I'm saying? Like if you could get somebody who's already well groomed,
right.
Established, you know what I'm saying? He could come into that situation and
and ride it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Just get on the bike, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why we did that trade with the Eagles last year for Sam Bradford, cuz we was like the time is now, because like we knew the potential that the squad had and we needed a quarterback to try to get us there.
Right, you just need that shepherd, you know what I'm saying?
And like we started off 5-0, you know what I'm saying? Everything was looking good. Then the offensive line got banged up, yada yada yada, and things ain't work out. But you know, we got the thing rocking now. So it's like you got to fill in those gaps where you need to keep things going, man.
Facts, man.
Well, best of luck to both our teams today.
Yes, sir.
Man, but we gonna switch over to the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
National Basketball Association.
It's been getting real lately.
Man, what?
It's been getting real lately. And I'm just not talking about, on the court just basketball, but like it's been getting a little physical.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Players getting into it with one another, players getting into it with refs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot going on, man.
Yeah, man.
First it started with Sean Livingston, man.
Yo.
And
that was
I'm not gonna say headbutt, because when you get a visual, when somebody say, "Yo, he headbutt a ref," you thinking like
Mike Tyson type shit. Yeah,
he just placed his forehead on the
ref's forehead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a kind of intimidation thing.
It's like when you the father and your son is the your star player and shit.
Yeah,
and you trying to get at him.
And then
look, man, I need you right now. It's one of them joints. He ain't headbutt him. I ain't really like that, but
and then
it still was a little crazy.
DeMar DeRozan had the comments with like the way the refs be calling the game is like you playing 5-on-8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I want to get your opinion on where do you think this relationship with the players and refs is going, and what do you think caused this?
It's not going good. It really is not going good to me right now. And I think it's because of the lack of experience of the refs in the league right now. I mean, in the last 2 or 3 years, all of the the big well-known refs that everybody knew, they retired, and that means something to the players who are vets now, who were used to having that relationship where it was easy to communicate with a ref, whether you may have said something harsh one time or another, but it was still easier. They were more receptive to make the call, that was a foul, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I mean, and now it's like as soon as a player look at a ref hard, it's it's a tech here, or what I'm saying, somebody getting thrown out here. I remember with the AD situation, it was like, he just asked for the call, and the next thing you know, he getting thrown out the game.
And see, the reason why I say I like the way it's going. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, and I'm gonna tell you why. You gotta think about it. Do you remember that ref back in the day who was gambling against the league and wound up going to jail and all that? These older guys who just now retiring, they used to work with this guy. That was their boy. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So it's good to get them out the league and get some newer guys in it. Now, when it comes to experience, they don't have NBA experience, but they got a lot of calling game, refereeing experience. But the reason I like it is, if you a new student at a school, right? Mm-hmm. You gotta let them know like you're not the one to be played with. Fair. And the reason why I say this, do you know Texas down from last year?
I know.
Do you know calls is down from last year?
I saw that. Yeah.
Do you know why? Because the new refs.
Yeah.
The reason why it's publicized is because they going after the big guys. See, before LeBron could travel and get away with it.
He just got his first ejection like this year.
Yeah, back in the day, LeBron could travel and get away with it.
Good point.
Melo could travel and get away with it.
They calling a lot of fucking travels too.
Draymond Green could talk trash to a ref and get away with it. Look, these new refs, they like, yo, dog, I don't care if you Michael Jordan, I don't care if you Lou Williams, dog. You not disrespecting me. You feel me? And see, that's the thing that's getting out.
Right.
The refs now, they like, dog, I'm treating y'all all the same.
Facts.
And like,
new sheriff in town.
Yeah, when I was younger, I played organized basketball, and this is one of the first things that coach taught us. He said, if you play your game, you wouldn't have to worry about the refs. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like if you lose by 16 points, are you telling me the ref did something that caused a 16-point turnaround? You know what I'm saying? Like, and the reason why refs aren't going anywhere is because like it's human error, bro. Like
Facts.
they're gonna make mistakes. They're only human, and things happen so fast. Mind you, it's only three. It's a baseline judge, a sideline judge, a back judge. It's only three judges, dog.
Yeah.
So like, it's hard for them to see everything at the same time, and sometimes things happen so fast they miss things. They're human.
Right. I don't know, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's like if every time you play, you a basketball player. Mm-hmm. If your coach took you out every time you made a mistake, dog, like you would be like,
I have a problem with them.
Yeah, but refs, everybody expect for them to be perfect. They not perfect.
Well, yeah. I would never, I would never say no that, I would expect them to be perfect, but and missed calls do happen. And another thing that I hate that they do is that the stupid little, what is it, the 2 minute?
Yeah,
I hate.
But
that.
that's something the NBA orchestrated. The
Oh,
refs don't.
The
refs don't want to do that.
I still hate that because it's dumb.
Like,
why tell me that we could have won the game?
The worst one I seen was OKC versus Milwaukee Bucks, and Giannis stepped out of bounds, bro, on that last play of the game. Yeah. Bucks won by 2, and then it was like 2 minute report. Oh yeah, Giannis stepped out of bounds on that last play.
My thing is, what the hell does it matter now? The game is over with. You just told me that a play could have changed the game.
Yeah.
After we lost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I totally hate that. But I dig what you're saying about the refs. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? They trying to come in and stamp their claim.
It's like when you go to a new school and they try to punk you. Yeah. And you punch that dude in the face. And when you go to school the next day,
he gonna be thinking
ain't nobody punk you no more.
Nah, you right.
And the reason is like, it's like once and then if you listen to Reggie Miller talk, Reggie Miller said he knew what he could get away with from the start of the game. So Reggie Miller used to say, when we started a game, I used to come off a screen and push somebody and then go off the screen. He was like, if the ref called it, then I knew how the game was gonna go. I knew the refs was gonna be calling stuff. If ref was teeing people up, I knew how the game was gonna go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about respect. You know what I'm saying? Like if you not go respect me, I'm gonna make you respect me. You know what I'm saying? Like you not gonna be talking to me all type of reckless. So the thing is, if I tee you up, even if you didn't deserve it or not, next game you go come correct though.
True. And yeah, I dig that. And you know what? I knew something different was going on because I watched the Rockets game, the last Rockets game, and James Harden went to the rack. And when the older refs was in, every time he went to the rack, it was a whistle.
Bro, I swear, since James Harden got to the Rockets, I think he been top 3 and free throws every
time
year.
Every time he hit the paint, bro, whistle. I watched the game with my own eye. That's why certain teams I don't like to watch because I know, like, okay, every time James Harden drives, he's gonna get a foul call. I don't like that. He drove the other night. It was contact. I saw it, but they didn't give him the call. It's like, okay, now I see something change.
And because he's a star, he probably complained because stars think they're gonna get 100%. Every call.
Braun literally thinks he's gonna get every call. That's 100%.
And which I understand because when you play a game like that, every point matters, or every opportunity to get a point matters.
Right.
So if you know what I'm saying, like bro, like if I was a player, like I flop, because if that flop could lead my team to getting a W over catching a loss, that you never know what might happen at the end of the season. You might be one game from getting in the playoffs, 100%. One game from being out. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And just cause
you might need that joint.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what's the worst? They gonna fine me $20,000?
Yeah.
But my team just got this W and putting this one game closer to.
Yeah, and if your team really about that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That $20,000, everybody will chip in and give you that.
Come on now, dog.
$20,000, what's $20,000 to $1 million?
Yeah, but I think it's gonna work out though.
I think it's gonna take some time. But they gonna have a little meeting, the Players Association and the the National Basketball Refs Association. They're gonna try and get together and see what they could do about situations. But in NBA still getting raw, man. But I got a question, man. Who really gonna fight?
Who really gonna fight?
Who really gonna fight?
Not a damn person.
Who really gonna fight? Who really gonna go get Chris Childs out this joint?
Nobody
who
wants.
Who gonna meet in the tunnel?
Nobody throwing hands.
Come
bro.
on, man.
Nobody throwing hands, bro.
Aaron Aflalo did.
Look, he threw his hands, but he ain't connect though.
He threw some joints though.
Bruh, people, you ever notice when NBA players be swinging, bruh, they don't be connecting though.
I want to know what was he aiming at.
They
threw like a 3-piece and missed every biscuit.
They don't be connecting though. First, we gonna start off with this Ben Simmons Kyle Lowry joint. So they got into it on the court. Yeah. They both got ejected, and it looked like they were saying like, "Meet me in the hallway."
That's what.
Yeah. So then they both ran off the court, but they never met in the hallway.
Right.
Well, we assume they never met in the hallway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then after the game, they all, they both gave their own comments. Kyle Lowry was like, He must got me twisted, and then Ben Simmons was like, they just trying to test me because I'm a young dude. You know what I'm saying?
Young bull too, for real.
You know what I'm saying? But neither one of them about it.
Nah, ain't
neither one of them about
it. They not gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? I think all the people that really probably would have fought not in the league no more.
Oh,
and they wasn't like the stars, like the people that really was gonna fight. They wasn't stars. Like Ron not in there no more. Matt Barnes not in there no more. Who else?
So I don't know if you remember this, but Melo he stole Marty Collins back in the day.
Yeah,
when he was with the Knicks. Yeah. He was with Denver and Marty Collins with the Knicks.
Yeah. Bop! I was
like, bro. Melo was about that.
But that's that B-more shit.
Yeah. What you think about this Rockets Clippers situation, dog?
Man, niggas going through the back way.
Bro, that's like
niggas going through the back way, son.
That's like.
You can't tell me they was going at Austin Rivers, though. Like, come on, man. Bro got a boot on and all that. What you going to do to him for real? Like, let's be serious.
But I want to know, like...
I want to know what he said.
No, this is what I want to know, bro. I want to know the real story. Like
Blake
this...
and CP hate each
other,
bro.
No, I want to know the real... You know what I mean when I say I want to know the real story?
What you mean?
CP3 is the only person who knew that back secret passage, right?
Right.
Gerald Green and... Trevor Ariza were suspended. Nobody else received any suspension, any type of anything. So I want to know, first off, I didn't even know Gerald Green was in it in the first place. I just heard James Harden, Trevor Ariza, and Chris Paul went through the back.
That's what
they
I
had
heard.
Clint Capella at the front with the decoy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He answered the door and shit,
so
and they closed it on him.
Gerald Green and Trevor Ariza got suspended, I want to know the full details of the story.
Like what happened?
Yeah, like
because something had to happen. Like if all of them was involved in, you know what I'm saying, in the the fiasco, you know what I'm saying, somebody,
And I'm gonna tell you like this: when you play sports, nothing verbally sports related affects you.
Nah, it's personal shit.
Yeah,
it's personal shit.
Yeah,
all the time.
Like, oh, you soft, get off me.
Yeah.
Oh, your jumper whack, bro.
Nah.
You 0 for 3, bro. Like, like that's on the court.
You said something you really shouldn't have said, bro. Like, for real.
You remember when Melo went to the bus? He said, "Your wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios."
I said, "Whoa."
My man Melo was at the bus like, yo, what's good?
What's good with it?
Yeah.
And you saw the footage, my nigga. Like, he was at the bus like, what's good with it? Like, you ain't about to be talking crazy like that. Nah.
So everybody got this story, blah, blah, blah. Oh, they went through the back. They tried to do this, do that. Look, bro, I want to know the full story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to know what went down, what was said. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But
they said LAPD was called. So if come on, man. You gonna call them for nothing?
All right. So we gonna do two things.
Right.
I'm gonna go first, give you some time to think about yours.
All right.
But I'm gonna give you one past NBA player that I think is about that life.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna give you one present player who I think is about that life.
That you don't want that smoke with, huh?
Or I want on my side. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So you're gonna do past, present, and with you.
Nah, I'm just gonna do past and present. But the person I'm saying is like, I don't want no smoke with him, but I need him with me.
All right, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Past, I'm gonna have to go with my guy, former New Jersey Net, Kenyon Martin.
Okay.
I feel like Kenyon Martin about that joint, about that life. But I feel like he about that life too much. And what I mean by that is like, Kenyon Martin don't care what you is.
Right.
He don't care if you an NBA player, NFL player, a cop. Nothing, bro. I got feeling like he about that life. Like there was, he got in an altercation with teammates. There's rumors out there he done, put hands on former spouses. Like, bruh's crazy. And I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know, but like he got Tourette's. So like, bruh, like
Like real life?
The real life
That's
Tourette.
diagnosed?
Yeah, diagnosed. You look
shit.
at a Kenyon Martin interview and see you see him like going a little crazy in the joint.
Yeah, when he did the Breakfast Club joint. I was
Yeah,
like, what's up with bro?
yeah, he got
all right.
yeah. But yeah, but Kenyon Martin,
Okay.
that's my past.
All right.
My present, OG, Z-Bo,
Facts.
Zach Randolph.
Facts.
I gotta ride with Zach.
You gotta go with Z-Bo,
Yo,
cuz?
I never forget, bro. They was playing the Pelicans this year, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And he said to DeMarcus Cousins' face, in my hood, the bullies get bullied.
Damn. That's gangster.
Like to his face. Like you can look up
That's
the clip.
gangster.
It's the clip on
You don't
YouTube.
want that smoke.
He said, in my hood, bullies get bullied.
That's
DeMarcus
gangster.
Cousins ain't say a word.
That's gangster. You don't want that
A
smoke.
word. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Who you got? Pass. Who you got?
Pass.
No smoke.
Pass, no smoke. Pass, no smoke. I'm gonna have to go with Sheed, cuz.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to
okay.
go with Sheed.
UNC, what up?
I'm gonna have to go with Sheed, bro. Sheed, wow, bro. Sheed ain't never gave a fuck. She got more texts.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. I ain't going. You don't want nothing with Sheed, man. And you ain't fucking with the jumper.
Yeah.
But yeah. And that ball spot. Yeah. Only nigga real like that in the NBA. He had to have a ball spot. You don't want nothing with Sheed, so I got to go with Sheed. I could have picked anybody really from that. That was a big on that Pistons team. I was gonna go with Ben, but I was like, nah.
that say no more type guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Ain't no
saying?
more
Like,
talking.
like he that dude you hit up like, yo, bruh, I need you, I need you to meet me at Main Street. I'll be there. Like he don't even know why, what happened.
Yeah.
He down.
He hang up on you.
Yeah, he down. He beat you.
Hey, I need you.
He beat you to wherever y'all going.
Right.
He be like, how you beat me
Right.
here? Right? He like, hey, I was ready.
Nigga, you said you needed me. All right, and present, I'm gonna have to go with my favorite teams. OG, I gotta go with UD.
Okay, Udonis. Hold on, he's still present, bro.
Yeah, he's still in the league, bro. He still play. What you talking about? And bro's in good shape, bro. He just don't.
Yeah,
get no
well,
tape.
cool, yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
man.
but he's still on the bench.
Yeah, he's still.
Hey,
he's
bro,
still
I ain't gonna
shooting.
lie. That's your boy. That's your squad.
Mhm.
He got some dirt on somebody in the organization.
Why? Because he's still getting them checks.
Bro, still getting checks, bro. Bro, still getting them checks. It's like
They straight
this
exceptions,
how,
though,
This how
like-
I used to feel this about LeBron and Mike Miller.
Mhm.
Like Mike Miller knew
Yeah.
something about
Yeah,
Bron. Like,
yeah.
like,
'Cause he
like,
kept bringing
yeah,
him with him. Yeah.
Like Mike Miller had
Yeah.
some dirt on Bron. Was like, look, bro, if you don't give me no spot,
Facts.
I'm snitching, bro.
That's funny.
Like
That's funny, yo.
UD
James Jones,
UD
too.
supposed to be out of the league like 4
Yeah,
years ago.
he was.
But
He was.
but yeah, he bought that.
He bought that
He,
life. man.
Dade County.
He bought that life. son.
Your other boy from Miami, James Johnson. Is his name James
Jones.
James no, not James Jones.
Oh no, James Johnson.
Yeah, James Johnson. He bought that life.
Yeah,
He got
one of
he
the
was ready to
Johnson
get the
brothers.
scrap in the other day.
Yeah.
Versus Serge Ibaka.
Yep.
I heard he got a black belt, bro.
And what?
And karate,
And
bro.
nigga them.
I heard he got a black belt in karate.
Word.
James Johnson, bro.
That's what's up.
Like think about the Serge Ibaka. Like
Yeah.
got
He a real
18 siblings,
He real African.
and he ain't want no smoke.
Nigga, real
Like he was like,
Yeah, nigga, real African. But pressure point on your ass, you be out of there.
yeah, man. But nobody don't want no problems, man.
Nah.
Like and see that's the thing. Like if you have, it's like it's like when you get into a fight in the school hallway.
Yeah.
Like you just swing real quick. Cause you know, like in 30 seconds, somebody go break it up. Teacher go come out. Somebody go grab you. So it's not what I'm saying. It's just like
they don't let it go for a little bit.
yeah, just make it look like you the one.
You won.
Yeah, just make
You won
You
real
gotta look
quick.
like you won.
Hell yeah, you won real quick. Yeah, man, but I'm going with UD and Sheed. You don't want that smoke.
Yeah, man. Another thing we need in the league before we go to our next topic, we need those athletes that are stars to go at each other. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want to see James Jones and Serge Ibaka. I want to see like KD swing on Bron.
Yes, man.
Like-
I want to see some star smoke.
Yeah,
yo.
yeah.
Like Bron got to fight somebody at least
Yeah.
once because there's nothing that he's done in his career period where you like, I don't know if I wouldn't try him. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Don't nobody try him though, bro.
because of how
Yeah.
as a physical
like,
specimen, would
no-
you try it?
Nah, not even that. I feel people don't try Bron because he can literally like end your career, bro.
Fact.
Like I'm
he-
gonna tell you. So like that whole Delonte West situation, bro.
Yeah.
Like his career was done.
Yeah,
He was done.
Real
Like,
trippy
bruh,
right now.
bruh, Delonte West was a decent one.
He was.
Defense, 3-ball.
And he could have played in today's NBA.
Exactly, bro. It
played.
was rumored he was messing with Braun mom, bro. My man ain't getting no opportunity with no other team, bro.
Facts.
And I feel like people like Braun got power like that, like
100.
like it don't matter, like
100.
like it's a black cloud all over you, like the whole league will blackball you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like people ain't not gonna test him. You know what I'm saying? But if they do test him, I hope that he responds.
100.
You know what I'm saying? He got a lot on the table. He got a lot of money he could lose. That's why it's always like.
And I think that's the difference in today's NBA. They've made so much of the brand.
And see, you know, everybody talk about that Kobe LeBron comparison. Kobe better, LeBron better. Look, I seen Chris Childs give Kobe 2-piece.
100. That's back when brands didn't mean shit though. So it was like, but he got stuck though.
Yeah. And like ever since then, like
that's fro Kobe
ever since
too.
then, like I don't know if you the thing about getting into a fight. If you get into one fight and you lose, you gotta win your next one.
Yeah.
You and when I mean next one, you gotta fight somebody.
Yeah.
Like after Kobe lost that joint, he was just like, I gotta pick somebody I know I could get a W, and I got just steal.
Fact. Who did he fight, yo? Who was that? It was in practice, wasn't it? Wasn't it a practice fight? It wasn't during the game.
Was it Sasha Vujacic or something like that?
Sasha?
Yeah, like
on,
somebody weak.
That nigga look like Salt Bae, dog.
Yeah, somebody weak.
You fought Sasha Vujacic?
Because dog, you look.
This nigga named Sasha.
It's a difference between being 1-1 and 0-1.
Facts.
Like
you gotta win.
You
nigga.
got somebody you never want to fight ever in your life. You
Right.
be like, well, I only fought one time, so you lost it. Like,
Facts.
like
you're not a winner.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You're not a winner. I want to be 500.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I want to be 500.
So, bruh, and I got a feeling whoever tests Braun, it's gonna be somebody.
Bruh.
It got to be somebody who like on their way out. Like they a veteran, but they.
Who?
I don't know.
Who
bruh.
would try it? That's a vet.
I don't know. Somebody like David West. David West look like he'd try Braun.
I don't like him, bro. He feel like a fake tough guy to me, bro. I just don't, man.
I feel like David West. I feel like KG a fake tough guy.
I think you know what? I wouldn't even say that about KG, because if you look at KG over the course of his career, I think that really was a part of him. You know what I'm saying? It set the edge for him. It wasn't a thing where I don't think he wanted to really fight. It was just something that really, I mean, this nigga would cuss himself out before a game. So I really felt like it was a part of his basketball persona. You know what I'm saying? That literally was a part of his basketball persona.
I'm talking about the orchestration of hands.
Yeah, he ain't fucking shut up.
Like KG used to always do stuff to players. He'd give him an elbow, a little mush, but he would never ball up that fist, bro. Like he'd do everything but like swing.
Nah, cause he didn't want to fight, man. He didn't want to fight.
All right, man. So we gonna get into this the All-Star game this year.
Yeah.
They announced the starters, and I was gonna say East or West starters, but there is no East or West because it's the two captains. Ball. The two captains from the East and West get to pick any starter, any player they want, but the reserves haven't been announced yet. Yes, so the starters, the starters for the NBA All-Star game is Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant, DeMarcus Cousins, James Harden, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Ooh, got it right.
DeMar DeRozan, Anthony Davis. Oh yeah, Giannis, my dude. Like,
I already know.
2K
shit.
Yeah, that's all I play on 2K with the
2K
Bucks,
shit.
And I've been doing that for years. Like,
bro got a no trade clause, huh?
Yeah, bro, he not going nowhere. Only thing I hate, like, I play my GM a lot more than like my career, and I'm in my second year. I'm trying to get that jumper right, like where he could just knock down that jerk. Cause you
could switch it,
huh?
You could change it.
Nah, but like I'm like,
in terms
like
of
you know,
like
like
you
could develop like develop like his progression and stuff. His attributes go up after you play games and seasons and stuff like that.
Facts.
All right, man. So we got a coin right here. So we go do a mock draft to see who our squad is going to be. We go put it up on In the Chat podcast. I'm gonna put it on mine. He gonna put it on his, and we go see which squad y'all think is the best.
Who y'all fucking with?
All right. I got heads. What's that? Tails.
All
right. You team LeBron. You go first.
All right. Team LeBron. I'm going with first pick.
Mm-hmm.
First pick, I'm taking DeMarcus.
DeMarcus Cousins?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to go with Kevin Durant.
All right. I'm going with Giannis.
Okay. I'm going to go with Anthony Davis.
James Harden.
All right. I'm going to go with Kyrie Irving.
So that leave me with who? Joel?
Yep.
All right.
Is that everybody?
That's everybody.
So I got LeBron James,
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie Irving. Oh no.
Who picked them? You picked them all?
Nah. So Joel and DeMar left. Who you got?
So I pick
You need a big.
I'm gonna pick Joel.
All right. So I got DeMar DeRozan.
Right.
So I got Kyrie Irving at the 1, DeMar DeRozan at the 2, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis. You have Steph Curry, James Harden, Giannis Antetokounmpo, DeMarcus Cousins, and Joel Embiid.
True. Now I got Bron. You said Steph.
Oh, I got Steph.
Yeah, you got Steph. I got Bron.
So I got Steph, Kyrie, Kevin Durant. Hold on, Dak. I got Steph, Curry, Kyrie Irving, DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis. Yep.
And I got Bron, Joel, DeMarcus, James Harden, Giannis. Yeah. My squad nice, yo.
My squad nice. What
Bruh,
you mean?
We about to get this smoke.
We gonna put that up. We gonna put that up.
Fizax.
And we go see who y'all think won.
Me?
Speaking of LeBron James, man.
Come on.
What's going on with the Cavs, man?
Oh my God. Defensively, they are some trash. 100%. They're some trash. Offensively, I really think like it's they have too many guys that probably either were number ones or still trying to be number one, that type of thing. So it's hard to shake that mentality. But I don't know, man. They just and they don't move the ball.
You think
they got too much talent?
You think they got too much talent?
I honestly don't think so.
I don't think so neither.
I think they got because their talent in terms of like how they would, in a perfect world, how they would match up against Golden State. I think they have, probably as much talent as them. But the reason why I say that is because they have a lot of older guys that used to be number one talent.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it kind of equates to what,
the Cleveland Cavaliers to me seems like if me, you, and two other guys were to play pickup basketball with with Michael Jordan. Like, people are going to assume we're going to win because we got him on our squad.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? That's how I feel about the Cleveland Cavaliers. Like, LeBron and himself is so great, and his style of play makes his team so great.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if, for instance, no offense, great player, but if Kobe Bryant was on this team, it'll be horrible.
Yeah,
and the reason is because it's hard. He really doesn't get, and I'm not gonna say people involved, but he doesn't put people in positions to score. There's a difference between getting people involved and getting people to score. LeBron puts people in positions to score.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And this is a team that really doesn't have a facilitating point guard. Nope. Derrick Rose is currently hurt, so the only person they have is Jose Calderon.
Right.
And speaking of talent, wrote down some little information.
Derrick Rose is actually back too, though.
Oh, he back?
Yeah, he back.
Oh,
he back.
Well, I wrote down some information on this team.
Right.
You ready?
I'm with you, brother.
All right.
I'm with you, brother.
LeBron James, 33 years old. Derrick Rose, 29. D. Wade, 36. Kevin Love, 29. J.R. Smith, 32. Kyle Korver, 36. Channing Frye, 34. Jose Calderon, 36. Jeff Green, 31. Now, Isaiah Thomas, Tristan Thompson, Jay Crowder, and Amon Shumpert are all between the ages of 26 and 28. This is the oldest team
in the league. Yeah.
Where the league today, when we talk about possessions per minute, it's at a record breaking amount. Possessions per minute.
Yeah.
This ain't like back in the day, man. This ain't back in the day where like they ain't shooting to like 6 seconds left on the clock. Like they out here, bro. Like by the time 18 seconds get out, they done shot that joint. Like it's crazy. And like the thing about it is like the older you get, the harder it is for help defense. And the reason why I say this,
their rotations are so slow.
Yeah, cause like the older you get, the slower you get, and the faster and fresher you got to think about it. Back to backs affect the older guys.
And they got the older guys.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, Dad, we played 2 games in a row. Yeah. Now we ready to play the fast-paced Golden State Warriors with all they stars. Like 26, 27 years old.
You know as well, D Wade, my guy, right? Mm-hmm. He coming off the bench now, right? Mm-hmm. But they still rest him on back-to-backs.
Dog.
And he coming off the bench.
Dog, they need to start treating.
That's wild.
The Cavs need to start treating their older guys like the Sixers treat Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid don't practice. You know that?
Yeah, they don't practice. The Cavs do not practice, bro.
They don't need to practice. And
they have so much experience. They should not have to practice.
And see, the thing is, it's like people say, "Oh, their defense is bad." It's not because they seeing sets they haven't seen before.
No, it's all the same shit.
Or they laid on rotations, and they laid on rotations because they're older.
Yeah.
And these D Wade got it, but D Wade, I mean, no offense, but it's like anybody, like. Everybody, when the older you get, you have it in spurts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? D-Wade not getting 3 blocks every game.
Nah.
Old D-Wade could.
He had a stretch, though, this year where he was getting that. But, I don't know. It was just different. Like, I don't know. The vibe, like, between the team, it just felt like it's just off right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, when LeBron on the court and he looked defeated, like, that's an issue for me.
And see, the thing is, look at the thing is, the Cavs – plus minus when Bron is on the court is bad. And that's usually not the case. No. The case has always been when Bron sits down. Yeah. That's when the team hurts. Yeah. But now it's when Bron's on the court.
You think the injuries had a little bit to do with this right now?
I think the thing is players are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Right. And I feel like players either don't know their role or dependent on other people to help them out. Right. J.R. Smith is probably averaging like 8 points a game right now. He is playing trash. Jay Crowder, who is known as a defensive player,
he looking like JR right now.
Is struggling.
Even defensively, my whole thing is like, okay, because he's a solid
dog. Whatever
player.
Your specialty is, that's what you do.
That,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My problem is, okay, yeah, you might not be shooting the ball well, but at the same time, you're still a solid defensive player. Lock in over there. Yeah. If you're not shooting the ball well, you gotta do something. Yeah. Why I'm giving you minutes? You know what I'm saying? My whole thing with it is I think Bron's playing too many minutes into the second unit. Mm-hmm. And they're not able to forge anything together because you just got Derrick Rose back. So then they're going to play, now they're going to play D-Wade with Derrick Rose, 2 guys that need the ball. They need to figure that out.
Yeah, but it's, you got to think about it. IT just getting back. Amon Shumpert isn't back. Yeah. And Kyle
We're not even going to talk about Iman. Yeah. Iman the only one hurt right now. Yeah. We're not even going to talk about that because you ain't doing nothing on both sides. And Kyle
Korver is supposed to be LeBron's backup, but he's dependent on coming off screens and dependent on, playmakers. Right. So that's why LeBron has to stay in the game because Kyle Korver is dependent on playmakers to get his shots. Right. Jay Crowder isn't hitting shots and struggling on defense, which is what he's known for. So, you gotta think about it. So
they're able to stay home.
Yeah. You gotta think about it like once these new players figure out where they need to fit in on the squad, they'll get everything together. And see, everybody's trying to say, well, the Boston Celtics, they got all these new guys and they doing good. Thing about it is they got younger guys. Think about younger guys.
No fear.
They don't not only do they not have no fear, but they don't know what their potential is or
Facts.
what their niche is in the game of basketball.
That's 100. I love Terry Rozier though.
Yeah, it's like
I love that dude.
It's like, like you could, you may see yourself as a star, and you might figure out, along the way, hey, I think I might just be a defensive stopper, or this is what I contribute to the team, and it's easier to figure that out with young players,
right?
And get maximum effort out of them,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to change the mind of
Jay
somebody
Crowder,
who's
he's known
30
as a 3-and-D guy. I shoot threes, I play defense.
That's all you should be doing.
So then when you go into a role and ain't nobody hitting no threes, that means you got to do something else.
Yeah, and now he trying to drive to the basket. That's not looking good.
Yeah.
The up and under, it's not looking good. But
best of luck, man.
I don't know, because that second unit was looking.
Season's
good
still
for a long
young,
time.
man. And what I mean by that is we haven't reached the All-Star break yet.
Right.
That's when teams start making their little transition.
I think that this All-Star break is going to be the best thing ever to happen to them. I'm glad it's happening now and not after, because they don't have that break in the season where they could evaluate these extra guys. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know who's going to All-Star, but these extra guys, and we know D-Wade's not going to be, an All-Star this year. So having that type of guy with, the experience that he has, if he stays home with the rest of these guys and they go over like, yo, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think that's important.
Yeah.
So, it's I don't think it's too much talent. It's just one of those questions that was out there. But I hope and pray they get it together. I would love to see another Cavs Golden State matchup.
Yeah, man. Now, the anticipation of Black Panther is coming February 16th.
Got my tickets.
In the meantime, we gonna rock with this Black Lightning.
100. Shout out to CW.
Shout out to the CW for that one.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Man, dog, you talking about a show.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Luke Cage was dope, but
Yeah.
Luke Cage was on Netflix.
Yeah.
And I feel like, that's a premium.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I want
so you're
something.
paying for that subscription.
I want something that like a black superhero that everybody can see. And this they had their first episode the other day, last Tuesday, so it airs Tuesdays at 9.
Mm-hmm.
And that joint was dope. You know what I'm saying?
It was a
like,
pretty fly show.
For y'all who don't know, Black Lightning, he was a superhero who uses electricity and lightning, as his powers. But, he gave up that life because of a lot of things going on with his family and, coming home all bloody and hurt. And his wife, didn't want the kids seeing that and stuff like that. So he gave that up. And now he a principal at a charter school. But, a lot of things going on. A lot of people coming for his children and coming for his community and coming for the students at his school. So he's like, look, man, I can't take this no more. I'm not feeling, them coming after our neighborhood. So he goes back. Yeah, he goes back into his vigilante work. But the thing I like about it is like, bruh, he with the shits.
Yeah.
Like he not one of them superheroes who just like punch you, knock you out. No. Like he killing you, bruh.
Yeah.
He killing you.
Yeah, he kills. Like, it ain't no, you might get a couple injuries, go to the hospital, you be all right. Nah, he dead in motherfuckers.
Yeah, and that's why, it's funny, I was watching the show, and he was in the police station, and they had the little wanted joint, like a little wanted picture of him, and I was like, Dad, what he do? Yeah. And then I see he was shooting people.
Yeah, he was murking.
Like, he was hurting cops, bruh, out here,
He ain't playing.
But sometimes, if you watch the show, he can't control his,
once he go to Black Lightning, it's over with.
Once the anger come on, it was a wrap. Man. Then first episode, they was messing with his daughters.
Oh, no.
It was a wrap, son. So in the show, there's this gang called the 100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I guess they, drugs and crime, they run the whole area of the city. So they was just taking over, dog. It was crazy.
They tried to put his daughter on the stroke, cuz.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, this is crazy.
Bruh, that was crazy, dog.
His daughters is wild, too.
But, yeah, man, we need to support
100.
We need to support shows like this, man.
Hey, ladies, if y'all have ever watched Living Single and y'all know who Queen Latifah's love interest was throughout the seasons, it was Scooter. He's starring as Black Lightning in this joint. That's Scooter from Living Single.
Yo, I like how you use that analogy, though. Yeah. And bruh still got the same body type as he did on Living Single, but he's still buff, he's still swole. Yeah. It looked like it looked like his shoulders all the way up.
My man Scooter. Yeah.
But yeah, man, but y'all got to check out the show, man. The show is dope. It's called Black Panther. Yeah. Airs Tuesdays at 9 p.m. on the CW, man. Check that out, man.
Yes, sir.
But before we leave, man, we just want to end with love, you know what I'm saying? We love everybody. We love all nationalities. We love all races. We love all people, because without each other, we are nothing. 100%. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of things have been going on lately with Trump shithole country comments. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what happens, he had an Oval Office meeting, and he made some comments on saying, why are we having all these people from shithole countries come here? And for people who haven't heard the conversation, not sure what shithole countries he's referring to, he's talking about Haiti, El Salvador, and all African countries. He referred to them as shithole countries. Wow. I don't know if you've seen, but on his Twitter page, he actually kind of denied.
He went back on it?
Yeah, that he said that. And then there was also rumored that in the meeting he said, you know, why do we need more Haitians here? You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
why are you pointing out Haitians for what? Yeah, what is that about?
You know, anyway, that was the thing that made the United States special, and still is special, is that we're a big melting pot. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
People come from everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know, not really sure on my heritage, you know, and where I come from. I know it's probably somewhere in Africa.
I'm probably part shithole.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm happy to be
thanks, man.
I'm happy to be shithole, or be from whatever shithole I'm part of. You know, my godfather, he's a Haitian. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't want to go too further than that, because
pissed me off.
When, you know, every time I see something, a comment he's made, I'm like, what else is new?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I try to take it as a grain of salt, but
you can't take it. Hey, look, if you keep taking these grains of salt, you're going to have a box of Mortons on you.
So then, but it's like, you know, Barack said something. Barack said, if you trying to divide people, then later on it's going to be hard to try to unite them. You
100%.
So, know what I'm saying? If you're trying to put people against each other, then what happens is down the line, when you try to unite those people on a common cause, it's going to be hard, because you try to put us against each other.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Why people coming from different countries over here? I cannot believe he said that. Your wife came from a different country, so I guess she's part shithole, and so are your kids. I guess they have shithole too. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Just, you know, keep disrespecting people. Somebody gonna run up on you, and it's not gonna be sweet. You ain't gonna want that smoke.
Yeah, man. But I just wanted to end with some positive. You know what I'm saying? We love all people. We 100. Love all countries. You know what I'm saying? And I too am a shithole, and we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. You know, we trying to get up out of here. We trying to see these games. You feel
sir.
Me? And as always, I'm Ramir Roberts, a.k.a. Jers.
James Woodard, a.k.a. Nug.
And we in the chat.
We in the chat, baby.